evening to you and welcome to Mulligan's Virtual Bar. For tonight is Saturday the 6th of March 2021. Hello, good evening and welcome. Exciting night tonight. It is a night of talent that I guess, when we first set this up, we thought we'd get some fair response. So sort of like, we get some decent acts in. We didn't speak to some people that have, done a great job throughout the history of clubs. We thought we'd do that, but I'll be honest, I don't think any of us dreamt we'd have a night like we've got tonight. The lineup of DJs in the house tonight is, some would say, I'm going to say how I feel. I think it's kind of breathtaking that we've managed to get a team of guys tonight that are heroes of DJs. So like DJs, and that is quite an achievement. I'm really, really excited tonight. So tonight, 7:30 tonight, he is the star of the Sheffield Clubbers. His name is Martin Wright. We know him as Cheggers. He's going to be joining me in just a few minutes. He's here right the way through till 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, our very good friend Cooter joins us, 9 till 10. His guests tonight, because we're doing this thing each and every Saturday night, Cooter and Friends. His guests tonight are just absolutely awesome. 9 o'clock tonight is Cooter. 10 o'clock, we're joined by the Friday Night Posse. Harry Hard of the Friday Night Posse, the other member we can't talk about for legal reasons. Harry Hard from the Friday Night Posse is joining us at 10 o'clock tonight at 11. And then 11 o'clock, described by Mike as one of his heroes of Liverpool's Clubland, DJ Pete James is joining us and taking us through into the small hours. That is what's happening here tonight here at Mulligan's Virtual Bar. And I'm not going to lie, we're proper excited about it. So excited, in fact. Let's have a chat with one of those guys right now. Cheggers is in the house.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Look at this. I'm giving all my studio away here. You can see what's going on.
Oh,
Usually,
look at this.
Yeah, I know. It's just like a spare room.
Where are we? Is it a spare room?
It is a spare room, because obviously when we do the stream, all people see is all the graphics and the videos behind, but now you can see the whole room, so you can see the speakers and the green screen obviously working. So yeah, it's
they're the
great.
speakers you use just there. They're the speakers
they're the monitor speakers, and if you can just see, I don't know where I am here, but this is my big TV over here, which has got that runs all the graphics for us and all the chat and everything, and then I got a couple of routers here. But yeah, they're just the monitor speakers that we use, so everybody can hear what's going on.
It's amazing. So, I mean, the lockdown thing for you. Let's start at the beginning. What happened? So we got to the March, and then all of a sudden there was the announcement that nothing's happening. How did that impact you?
Yeah, massively. It was literally overnight. I lost all my work. I was still a working DJ. I have been for 25 years, and I was still doing 4 or 5 nights a week, and then suddenly it all gone. So I was stuck at home on a Saturday night doing nothing, and that's where all these Sheffield clubbers and the streaming started. And it's weird because the first, I think Harry posted earlier a couple of weeks ago, his first stream that he did, and I wish I recorded ours, because ours was literally, it was on a pace table with 2 old CDJs that had never been used in years, and we did it. And then from then we had a massive response, and then suddenly I'm buying laptops and green screens and monitor speakers and big TVs to run it all. So yeah, it's just gone from that to where we are today. So Sheffield Clubbers has got nearly 4,000 followers. We're heading towards that. Not as big as obviously as Mulligan's, but we've got some really core followers on our site.
I just think we're very, very different. And just to explain to me how I feel the difference is. So Mulligan's Virtual Bar was very much around, sort of, to begin with, artists. Although, I come from a DJing background, and a lot of the guys in our team do. We just couldn't get, and same as you, we just weren't able to. Although you somehow managed to do it, I don't know how you do it, but we couldn't work on Facebook without getting cut off all the time. So once we developed the new site, it was a case of now we can do it. But and we've always wanted to do it. I think that's the main difference. Is you are about, well, first of all, it's you mostly. It's you. It's Martin Wright, and obviously you were a big name on that Sheffield circuit for so many years. I mean, how many years have you been in the main room at a club in Sheffield? Have you added them up?
Do you know what? It's weird because I hadn't had a lot of residencies because when I go to a club, I end up staying at the club for 5-6 years. So if you look at my CV, I've not actually done that many clubs because I end up going to a club and staying there for 5-6 years. I don't know how, because I don't know how the management let me stay that long, and I don't know how the punters love me that long. But yeah, I mean, Pulse and Vogue, I was there from '97 right up to when it shut in 2000. So I did the full bit there. And Kingdom, I was there from literally the day it opened to the day it closed. So 5.5 years. So absolutely crazy time. So I'm glad in a way that I do spend a lot of time at residence. I don't just go in and spend 2 months and get kicked out. So luckily I don't get sacked. So I don't know how. I don't know how these people still want me to work for them. But yeah, I end up. I mean, the current residency now that I've got that I work for, I've been there for nearly 5 years as well. So each sort of club I do, I stay quite a long time. So yeah, it's just all about keeping it fresh for me as well. I keep it as fresh as possible. Same on the streams. We don't seem to play the same stuff every week. I'm very conscious about playing the same tunes all the time. But the good thing about doing this Mulligans thing on a Saturday night is we get to play so many big tunes that we don't get to play on Facebook, because obviously we're not going to get cut off. And it's different as well. It's all about the 90s. So when we do the thing tonight, it's all about We Love the 90s. So all the big tunes that we used to love in the 90s, like Oceanic Insanity and K-Class and all them sort of tunes that we can't play on Facebook, we're going to play them all tonight. And obviously we're going to be on Mulligans for what is it, for the next 7-8 weeks? I think we're doing Saturdays.
Until we're finished, until lockdown is lifted, until we finish Mulligan's Virtual Bar. You're part of it, Cheggers. If you want to be part of it, you're part of it, brother. We're more than delighted to have you on board. And
hey, I'm hoping that all the Sheffield club is joining us as well. So we've posted it. I'm hoping they're all going to come and join us tonight, and we're just going to have one big party. And what a lineup again tonight! With you know, what I mean,
it's crazy, isn't it?
I'm
saying it, I am biased, but I mean, come on, how much would you pay for a lineup? Like, if you were buying tickets for a club and you've got Cooter, you've got yourself, you've got
Harry.
Friday Night Posse, you've got Harry Hard.
Yeah,
you know. It's a big lineup.
It's at least worth
Pete Sheriff, just come off.
Yeah. At least £2. At least £2. I would go at least £2. Easy. And a free bottle of VK.
Definitely, and a bubbly as well. Maybe a free bottle of bubbly.
Yeah. Free
so
bottle.
What kind of tunes can we look forward to this evening?
Just all the big night. We just over the next 8 weeks, we're going to dig out all the big 90s tunes. We did it a couple of weeks ago on our Play DJ site, and everybody loved it. And they're all saying you need to do the 90s thing again. So it was perfect for us, because when Mulligans obviously approached and said, "Look, do you want to do Saturdays?" We didn't want to do the same thing that we do on a Friday with the Kingdom stuff on Sheffield Clubbers. So I wanted to do something different again. So tonight it's the big tunes. It's literally from 1991 up to literally 2000. So all the big tunes, like say Oceanic, K-Class, Sabrina Johnson piece, all that sort of stuff, JX, all the big hitters that we used to play in the 90s that, again, we can't play on Facebook. We're going to be playing on the portal tonight, mulligansvirtualbar.com. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great 7-8 weeks. And we're just pleased that we're going into this last run, because obviously we're all sort of coming to the end of it. We're all going to be going out. A lot of streaming sites like mine and yours are going to be obviously looking at finishing. So I'm just glad to be part of this Mulligan's journey to sort of finish it. It's going to be wicked on it.
We're honestly absolutely delighted to have you on board.
Yeah, brilliant.
I'll let you go and get ready.
Yeah, we need to get ready.
Minutes, not even 20 minutes, 15 minutes before you're going live tonight. So Martin Wright, he's live at 25 minutes past 7. He'll be there tonight here, mulligansvirtualbar.com. Cheggers, thank you. All the very best to you, sir. Thank you. So that's Cheggers. Cheggers is coming your way tonight. So we just before 7:30 tonight. Another guy who's here tonight on the late shift, and I can't see his video at the minute. I hope he's here to speak to. Pete James, can you hear me, Pete? Do that. Hello, Pete. Hello. Pete, if you can hear me, we can't hear you. We'll come back to you. Hopefully Pete can come back to us a bit later on. Another feature, brand new feature to Saturdays, and this has been really great. This guy has been part of the team right the way from dot with Mulligan's Virtual Bar. He's the guy that produces all our really cool videos, and the guy that does all this kind of stuff. Let me show you a little clip. We'll do a little clip of some of the stuff he does.
In a world where nothing is certain, Only music can help you to find the right way. The way you should follow today. This way will take you to the best genres of music from around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mulligan.
I just love the end bit. Rich Griffin in the house. How are we, brother? You good?
By the way, can I ask, the last guy that you want to speak to there, was he hoovering?
I don't know what he was doing. I don't want to inquire as to what he was doing.
How are you?
I am really good. Really excited for the lineup tonight. I mean, it's like it is a proper who's who, isn't it? Is it not? Is it? It's just
putting the banner together. I was like, right, now we're talking. Now,
I mean, this is what you and I talked about this right at the very beginning. It's the big challenge we've had throughout Mulligan's is that we're club people. We work for nightclub companies. We don't work in in the sweetest possible way, because we don't want to forget our roots. But we don't work in social clubs. We don't do that circuit. It's not what we do. And it's been so lovely that we now can kind of come to the end of Mulligan's in such a way where it's all about the big nights out. And I'm so excited about it. But also equally excited that at long last, Richard the Griffin finally decides to go on air.
And I've loved it. Absolutely.
Yeah? Week 2, how was it? How was it today?
Really good. Do you know what? I can see why artists are doing this. And I didn't have that feeling before, but I can see why they do it, because you get a lot out of it. You know, the preparation, the actual being on air, the interaction with people. It's all the stuff that us DJs miss. I've seen a lot of funny things recently, and I think it was posted by yourself, where DJs used to be like, don't speak to me, but now we're like, we want to talk to everybody. It's never been like that for me. I've absolutely loved interacting with people, and the idea that you're doing something that people are either watching or listening to and interacting with is great to me for both sides. It's and I've felt really positive doing it and thoroughly enjoyed it.
And about the radio program itself, how's that journey been for you? Like, because obviously Mulligan's is very visual. Well, it's not very visual; it's 50% visual. How's it been, like, pulling away from our traditional kind of video-y stuff and going for something that is a radio program ultimately?
Well, see, I thought if it was going to be radio, it's so easy to stick with the normal run-of-the-mill. You've got to be on video, but I've always felt that if we watch someone that's on radio for 3.5 minutes, they're not actually got any reason to interact with you, so why should we see you, right? So I just wanted to give that traditional. I'm really in traditional radio. Like, I'm a big fan of Chris Moyles, and Chris Moyles spends 90% of his show on TV, and I just traditional to me. I want you to listen to it and enjoy the music. You don't need to see it. I have got the best space for radio. I've got but all joking aside, I just enjoy the traditional feel of radio.
No, I wasn't joking. I was serious.
Thanks, man. You're such a great, motivator.
A smoothie, just a smoothie. That's what I am.
Plus, the magic of radio is, you're not going to see my setups in my living room, and behind it you can see my TV and my X. It doesn't look the best, but it sounds okay.
And that's all that matters, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, that is the most important thing. And do you know what? The most important things for me are this. One, that you're enjoying it. That's for me, for every single artist that's been on this journey, regardless of what our audience think, the most important thing, first and foremost, is that you enjoy it and you're getting something out. I absolutely am, and if you are too, I think that's absolutely fantastic.
Well,
The next part of it is being able to offer something that's great, and I think your program is great. I think you've obviously put an awful lot of hard work into your program. Its technical standards are great. Its production standards are great, and it's a great addition to the family.
And that means a lot to hear that. I genuinely enjoy it. I mean, I started preparing the show. I went on it here at 3. I probably started preparing the show about 5 to 3. So, no, I didn't. That was a joke.
I would have. See, the reason that the reason I didn't even respond to that was it was like, yeah, that sounds about like me. Oh, you didn't.
Is the mystery voice.
Mystery voice. Have you solved the mystery voice?
We haven't, and so you can win £15 Just Eat voucher today. You were able to win £15 Just Eat voucher.
Have you got it? Where is the mystery voice? I can listen, mate. I can eat £15 worth of food.
So,
All right.
Have you got it ready? Was that it?
yeah, listen.
All right. Well, thank you.
So
Who's
on
that?
next show, well, that's the mystery voice for you. On next
No,
week,
no. Can we win it now? If people can
somebody
guess
got
it
it.
now.
do you know what? Send it. If somebody got it, I'll give them £15 tonight.
From this recording. Okay. Well, we'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. Right. Play the voice.
All right. Well, thank you.
I know it's not me.
So can I
If you
just?
know who the mystery voice is, we'll find loads of incorrect guesses now. But if you know who the mystery voice is, you could win a £15 Just Eat voucher.
Now,
That's like chips. That's 2 chips. 15 quid.
every week it will go up. Wait for this. It'll go up by £5 up to the
Ooh.
value of £100. Then it'll reset with a new voice.
Right. Okay. Wow. Check you with the big prizes.
So you can, well, somebody has to. So one more time.
Somebody has that. You're right. No, you're right.
Might as
It's
well
not
be.
coming out of my pocket.
Not
You
coming-
met Laura.
I have met. Yeah, I have met Laura. Didn't she buy the pizzas that time?
No. No, she did. She did actually. Yeah, no, she did.
So
But
yeah.
she's definitely from Yorkshire.
So just forget my show for a second. Back to what we're talking about briefly, which was how people feel. I was watching one of the DJs last night. I forget his name, but he was basically stood in his kitchen,
Okay.
and I said to my wife that he was dancing and having a great time. I said to my wife, see,
Yeah.
that's great.
Nick.
Even if there's only like a few people watching, how he's
Yep.
feeling is what we've been after all along. Is that positive vibes? So the numbers are important because you need to do it, but that feeling that you get, the feeling I've got from producing my show, the feeling you've got from turning up tonight in your van and you hosting even just this little section, it's great, isn't it?
It's I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't know what I'm going to do after it. That's the thing.
I'm loving your lights.
Thank you.
It's looking good. So just everybody always gets interviewed by you. How have you found it now since we've moved to DJ sets?
I've loved it. I'm not joking. So the biggest thing for me, the biggest challenge for me throughout this is been that we set up at the beginning where I was going to be coming live every hour for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It's supposed to be 15 minutes, but it's never been 15 minutes. So that has been challenging because I can't do anything else around my life. I've got to be here in the van. I've got to have broadband, etc., etc. So that has been really, really challenging. But that's the negative. The positive has been the type of people it's attracted in, because we're not doing what we were doing. It's kind of just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and that has made it amazing, absolutely amazing.
I'm one of the lucky ones, if we can call it lucky, where I've actually been on the journey with you in regards to being in the van with you, although we announced it at the time. So I sat to over your left shoulder,
Just here,
just here for an
Literally,
entire
I'm pointing. It looks strange because if you look at literally that's where you were sat, right there.
the whole evening, and so I saw what you were doing. I saw the fact that you literally did not leave the van from 7 o'clock until midnight. Pretty much, you were there the whole time. So it must be really refreshing for you to have that change.
It's been really refreshing. It's been great, and it's been great to see the whole channel develop into something bigger than we could have hoped. And obviously, the portal has just been absolutely incredible. The portal has just been superb for us.
I think it came at the right time. We could say
Interestingly now, so right now as I'm talking to you, there are nearly double the amount of people watching in the portal at mulligansvirtualbar.com than are actually watching us on YouTube, Facebook group and page combined. So people are really getting behind this now. The quality of the portal is such that there's nearly double the amount of people over there than there are over here.
Yeah, outstanding.
It's physical. I mean, look, over here to over there.
I'm in New York.
Right, let's say hello to some people. Hi to Nick Horton. Good evening to you. I can't see who it is because of StreamYard. It says, I love hardcore trance dance music. Good, I'm glad you do. We do too, and there's loads of that coming later on tonight. Can we say hello to Elaine, who's concerned about the end of Mulligan's? Every time I mention the end of Mulligan's, she has a meltdown. It's the end of Mulligan's when we go out of lockdown. Come on, people, stay with it. That's what we're here for. We're here for lockdown. Can we say hello to Tony Humphreys. Good evening to you. Was he not in Are You Being Served? Hi to you anyway. Paul Saney, good evening to you. To Matt, hi to you as well. Elizabeth Griffin, have you heard of her?
No, she's in that room there. Now, can I just say something?
Mm-hmm.
That night, can I just, I don't often do this. We're watching This Is Us on Amazon, right? And I know you're watching.
Me too.
Right, and you're not nearly where we're at, so I won't give anything away. But to anybody who wants to watch something incredibly complex with probably the best storyline, watch This Is Us. But before you do it, watch Coming to America, the second Coming to America.
Oh, it was so dreadful.
Do you know what I thought we were like, Pat?
No. We can't talk about why it was dreadful because it's only just come out, right?
Yeah.
But I tell you what, we'll schedule this back in again for when we can. But that was just truly dreadful. It was truly awful.
I reckon.
Anywho, it's what it is. Right, are you going to tell everyone what's on tonight, or shall I?
Do you know what? You do it because I don't have it written down.
So, in just literally a couple of moments' time, in a minute's time, the man, the myth, the legend, Cheggers, Martin Wright is live at Mulligan's Virtual Bar. 9 o'clock tonight, we then cross over to the Cooter Shed. It's time for Cooter and friends. Mike Lewis from Entrance, plus his friends. 10 o'clock, Friday Night Posse. And then at 11:30 tonight, Paul is coming from Liverpool. And it's going to be a fantastic night. It's going to be just an absolutely off-the-scale night. We will leave it there. Thank you very much for coming to join me tonight, Richard Griffin. Thank you so much.
Mulligan.
He's back. When are you back?
Saturday.
What time?
£20 to be won with the Mystery Voice.
Nobody guessed it, by the way. Or if they did, they didn't get it right.
But how do you know they didn't get it right?
I'm looking at the list here.
Yeah, but you don't know the answer.
No one's guessed, is what I'm saying. So, I will let you go. He's back. 3 o'clock. Next Saturday. 2 o'clock is Chef KJ. Make sure you check that out first.
Yeah,
It's now time for me to say goodnight. Go and enjoy the fabulous Martin Wright. We will see you later. Bye.